You call yourself a man? You know you're a lying, low-life, motherfucking gambling degenerate prick. You know that's what you are?
Well, hello, you degenerate fucks, and welcome to The Degenerate Gambler. It's Thursday, the 30th of November, and I'm just back with another episode. Give you some stats on last week, go over the bets, and give you what I've only picked one bet this week. I think I'm going to dump the overs for a couple of weeks and just do maybe some card bets, which I can't do until obviously the teams come out. So if you're wanting to follow that one, just wait till probably 2 o'clock on Saturday. Now, what I will say is it's a good week to do that because it's the FA Cup second round or something. But basically, there's only one game in League One this week. No games in League Two. It's probably Premier League Championship, and then we're down into we've a couple of leagues missing. So less to select from. If you don't want to pick FA Cup. So, so it seems like a good week to try it. I'll try it for a couple of weeks and see what happens. I'll probably do it over Christmas too, but I'll probably do overs bets as well. I'll probably go a bit mad at Christmas, I always do. Let's look at last week's bets. Main bet was Arsenal. They won 1-0. Portsmouth were tanked 4-0. Bolton, they went 7-0. Stockport, they were beat 2-1. And Southampton drew 1 each. So not great. The overs bet, which is disappointing, you'll see when I say this. Why? Because I only got 3 up, and the other one game was 1-0, and the other game was 1 each. So Newcastle was up, Peterborough was up, Slough was up, Aldershot was 1-0, was late goal, and then Grimsby Sutton was 1 each. But I'll get the stats in a minute. But the stats for overs was really fucking high on both to score. So I'll get that in a minute. So the evening bet. Did Arsenal over 2.5? Don't know why I did that. Bait. West Brom both to score was no. Stuttgart over 2.5 was up. AC both to score was bait, and A-Bar both to score, that was up. Sunday, so I had a couple of close calls on Sunday. So my United bet builder, I had actually only get booked. I had Bruno the assist or score. He did. But I also had, McTominay, a card, and he wasn't. My early bet was Spurs over 2 was up. Rangers to win over 1.5 was beat. Besiktas to win, they did. Nordsjælland in Denmark both to score, that was beat. And Leganes both to score, that was up, which was 6-5, is a great price. The bet that went close was I had United to win, great price, they did. Rennes both to score, that was up. Roma to win, Brøndby to win, and then Gremio both to score. They get beat 3-0. Luis Suarez up front. They had something like 20 shots or something. Couldn't score. So that was disappointing. I have had a few card bets with small returns at the weekend on this week, but nothing major. But I do like it as a bet, especially the sort of Yankee or the Trixie, patent, whatever way you want to do it. But it means if one is beat, you've still got to sweat to get some money back. And with the prices being sort of 2-1, 3-1, you'll still get a decent return for getting 3 up. So I'm going to continue with that. I'm going to maybe do a bigger one. I'm maybe going to do close to a tenner for Saturdays. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So anyway, I'll get on to the stats. Premier League this week, 6 favourites, 1 draw, 3 outsiders. That's from 10 games. Championship, only 4 favourites, 3 draws, 5 outsiders. That's from 12. And the rest of these are all from 12. Championship doing what the Championship does best, only 4 favourites. League 1, 5 favourites, 3 draws, 4 outsiders. League 2, 6 favourites, 2 draws, 4 outsiders. National League, all the 4s, 4 favourites, 4 draws, 4 outsiders. National League North, 4 favourites, 3 draws, 5 outsiders. And in the National League South, 6 favourites, 3 draws, 3 outsiders. So that was a total of 35 favourites, 19 draws, and 28 outsiders, which is massive. Right, so only 42% the favourites won, which is a low number. So, wins wasn't the bet at the weekend. And I mean, I'm going to get to this obviously now about the overs and the both to score, but this is another reason why it's a good week, because if I can't pick a winner with these numbers, then, something's wrong. But anyway, so this is for overs and then both to score. Premier League, 7 over, 3 not. 8 both to score, 2 not. Championship, 6 over, 6 not. 6 both to score, 6 not. League 1, 9 over, 3 not. 7 both to score, 5 not. League 2, 9 over, 3 not. And then 9 yes, both to score, 3 no. Next, National League, 9 over, 3 not. 11 both to score in the National League, 1 didn't. National League North, 5 over, 7 not. And then 5 yes, 7 no in both to score. National League South, 8 over, 4 not. And then the same again, 8 yes both to score and 4 not. So for overs, it was 53 over, 29 not, which is 64%. And then in the both to score, it was 54, it was 53 and 29. And then in the both to score, it was 54 and 28, which was 65%. So, I mean, huge numbers. And yet I still couldn't pick 5 teams. So anyway, yeah, I think it's a good time to just leave that bet for a while and see what happens sort of up to Christmas anyway. And I think I haven't done a bet in the Europa the last couple of weeks, but I think I will do a card bet for the early on the late games. So this week's bet is just the main bet, which is just teams to win. So I'll run through it quickly. I haven't done the decimals, and it's not a massive price, but it is what it is. And then I'll come back for some. There won't be much favourites or much statistics because there's 3 cup games in here. So anyway, first team is Ipswich at home to Coventry. They're 4-5. Blackpool at home to Forest Green. They're 1-2. Bolton at home to Harrogate. They're 2-5. Peterborough away or home, isn't it? To Doncaster. They're 2-5. Gateshead away to Woking. They're 5-6. So I'll look at the Ipswich is in the Championship, so I'll look at the Ipswich form. I can look at those. In the FA Cup, I'll explain why I've picked them, but there's no real. I can't talk about form because it's only a cup competition. But so Ipswich currently second in the league, playing Coventry her 15th form. Ipswich 8 points from the last 15, Coventry 7, which isn't bad. But Ipswich have the best home record in the league. In recent home form, they've won 4 and lost 1, which was in the EFL against Fulham. Coventry's away. They won their last game there on Saturday against Millwall. Lost 3 before that and won the game before that. So not bad, but I just think the home form there for things should be best for Ipswich. So I have 3 cup games here in a row, which is Blackpool Forest Green. It's FA Cup second round, so you're 1 game away from the big boys. Sorry, I had to pause there. So you're 1 game away from the big boys. So, Blackpool against Forest Green, I would expect, even if Blackpool rest a few players, which they might not, but they'll be wanting to get into the third round to get a good draw. Bolton again, if they rest players, they're fucking flying in League 1. Harrogate aren't doing too well. And Peterborough Doncaster, that could be a tidy game, but again, teams like Peterborough, they're on a big club. They get into the third round, get fucking United away. It's a few quid for them. And the last one is just the Gateshead away to Woking. So looking at the form in that one, Gateshead are flying in the league away from home, I think, if I remember correctly. Let me just pull up the stats. So they're currently 5th in the league, Woking away down in 20th. Recent form, Gateshead 10 points, Woking 0 points. Away from home, Gateshead best away record in the league. Woking lost 3 in a row at home, won the game before that, and lost the game before that. Gateshead away, 3 wins, a loss and a draw in the last 5. So, that's why I picked that one. So, as I said, then there's no overs bet. It'll just be a card bet, probably posted about 2:30. So if you are wanting to follow, keep your eyes peeled on Saturday. Once the teams come out, I'll know more. What Premier League games is there? Probably mostly Premier League. So 3 o'clock, Brentford, Luton, Burnley, Sheffield United, Forest, Everton, Newcastle United. Sorry, you only got 2 games at 3 o'clock, so it'll probably have to be them 2 Premier League games and 2 other games, 2 Championship or whatever. But I'll sort something out then. I might even go into the foreign games, but we'll see. Yeah, so look midweek, the week after, not massive. So there's 2 Premier League games. There is a full fixture list in the Premier League next week, but it's split over the 3 days. So Tuesday there's 2 Premier League games, 2 National League North, 6 National League South, 13 EFL Trophy, 4 German Cup, 1 SPL. On Wednesday there's 6 Premier League games, and 1 National League South, 2 EFL Trophy. There's a Europa League game. There's French League 1 game, another 4 German Cup. There's a Coppa Italia game, 4 in the SPL, 2 in the Swiss Top League. So there's a decent amount on it. Thursday, what's on Thursday? Thursday there's another 2 Premier League games, French League 1, Dutch League, not much, but Belgian League. There's a few games on. So not the best midweek, but decent midweek. So yeah, look, that's it for this week. All that leaves me to say is, if you are doing a bet, good luck and happy punting.
Here, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, thanks. Let me find out you fucked up. I'll leave you wherever I find you.